In the last Gator video, we did a rear window install from our friends at StarknightMT. Today, we have our 2013 John Deere Gator 825i, and we are going to be installing the complement to the rear window, and that would be the front window. And just like the rear window that we installed, and we'll leave a link to that video if you didn't see it, this kit comes nicely packaged, good instructions, protective film on the polycarbonate, as well as nicely organized hardware. This one even comes with the tools you need. We're gonna go ahead and opt for a proper box wrench and ratchet, but if you don't have tools, it's okay. I got you covered. We're gonna start tearing into this. I might read the instructions and we're gonna get started throwing her on. The first step is an easy one. Take your clamp that they provide. You're supposed to leave the plastic on, but I like to peel back where I'm working at least so I don't have to fight it later when it comes time to removing it. And your bolt through your rubber back washer, through the clamp, and install your lock nut. Next step is to run the strap through the bottom slot, tighten around the roll bar of the Gator. Makes a nice seal against the metal. One nice thing about this kit too is that the glass comes with all of your rubbers pre-installed, which is nice. Tight?
Tight.
Now to locate the brackets for the upper part of the windshield, the kit comes with these rulers. They're not marked or labeled, but they are adhesive, and you go from the top of this first clamp we installed up, and that is where our next bracket goes. Now we are installing the upper window metal bracketry. This is also the piece that holds the strut or shock that opens the window. It's actually nice solid aluminum, I'm guessing. Pretty decent quality. So we'll do this on both sides, and then we'll set the window in. All right, we got the new window spotted in. We actually used the locking feature to help kind of hold it in place as we get these clamps situated and figured out. But basically the same as down here. 2 clamps on each side of the top. We'll tighten them down, and then we will work on the shocks, I think. No, we did leave these middle metal brackets a little loose in case we need to do slight tweaking or adjusting, but it looks like it's working pretty good so far. Now it's time to do strut stuff. You feed this guy into the pre-installed windshield piece like that. Pretty simple. We'll do the other side, and then to make this work, we're gonna have to open the windshield. So we'll get the other side put on, and we'll show you that step. There you go. All right, now we open the windshield. And then this threads into here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, before we send it all the way, we're going to want to tighten that up, but you can let it go now. Okay, cool. All right, we got everything in place, buttoned up, looking good. It actually gives a significant amount of visibility, or I should say, you get full airflow. The part that folds up does not impede on that, or visibility for that matter whatsoever. So this is pretty nice. You can also shut it from the inside. I think we got to do the peeling now. Henry, you ready?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, ASMR or whatever they call it. Oh, hang on. I got you, Hen. I got you.
Open her up.
First road test. Oh, watch out here! No, just kidding. We got a windshield now. Look at all that water on the windshield that didn't get you in the face. But you know what, Hen? I'm getting a little hot. We should turn on the air conditioning. Oh, yeah. Well, you can tell it works by the leaves and twigs and water droplets all over the windshield. So that's nice. But if you're anything like me, sometimes you just want to feel the wind in your beard. And you get that too. So the product installed pretty quick, good quality construction, no complaints there. We will leave a link to StarknightMT in the description as well as to the product itself. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.